welcome to another video. My name is Charlotte Melfa and you're welcome to my channel. I am a certified biomedical scientist, so I work in a hospital lab, as most of you on this channel know. I want to wish you guys a happy new year. This is the first video I'm recording in 2026, and 2025 was a hell of a year. Personally, my 2025 didn't start well, but I thank God it's all in the past. It's 2025. It was 2025, and we are in 2026, and hopefully 2026 is going to be so much better. I believe and I know this for sure. 2026 is going to be a good year for me. I believe it. I don't know for you. So you need to believe it. Believe it. Believe that 2026 is going to be a very good year for you. I don't know how the year has started out for you, but for me, let me just put on my lip gloss and then get back to you. I just remembered I don't have my lip gloss on, so channel is for educational, health, lifestyle and vlog purposes. Things I'm gonna be doing a lot of advocacy on this page, so thank you for being a part of this page. If today is your first time of being on this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and then share this video to other people so that we can all learn. This is my first ever video in 2026, and I would like to wish you all a happy new year. It's still the beginning of we are just in the first quarter of 2026, so I can still wish you a happy new year. I mean, I'm not late. Happy new year. I pray that the Lord God Almighty, whoever you believe in, whatever deity or God or supreme being you believe in, grants us the best year. 2026 is going to be the best year of our lives. Like, claim it, claim that. Yeah, 2025, I didn't like that year, but hopefully we are alive for a reason. We are still alive for a reason. So I am very pessimistic, optimistic, whatever the English is. I'm very certain, 100% certain that 2026 is going to be a good year for us all. Now, I'm here to talk about this very critical issue, guys. Like, this is an issue that most people, I used to be a victim to that. I used to be a victim, and but being a victim, I used to be a culprit, to that. I wasn't really testing myself. I wasn't doing my blood test, and I realized that a lot of these health conditions do not just start out of the blues. They just start small, and you know one thing about our bodies? One thing about our bodies is that our bodies just gives out the symptoms when you're really when your body has already begun. Sometimes it begins destroying before it brings out the signs and symptoms. You're not fine, guys. Like, you are not fine. You are just not checking. You think you're fine. You think you're fine. You think you're young. You think, oh, maybe I'm just in my 20s, my early 20s, or my early 30s. I'm fine. I'm not even showing signs and symptoms of this disease conditions. But then at the end of the day, you realize that you are not fine. It is because you are not checking. And never deceive yourself by saying that, oh, the fact that I do not go to I have not been to the hospital in the last 10 years, so God is very faithful. Let me tell you this, Vicky. You will think that you are fine until you go to the hospital and test. That is when you realize that you are not fine. Blood testing is very crucial. It's very important, guys. Some people would think that I only have to do a blood test when I feel sick. But my dear, the fact that you are drinking, the fact that you are eating, the fact that you move around with foods entering your respiratory tract, the fact that you are even inhaling a lot of things that you do not even see with your naked eyes, you should make it a point. You should make it part of your priority to always go to the hospital and then you do your blood test, okay? And do not think that I have to be sick before I go to the hospital. Just as I have said, your body will give you the signs and symptoms when the diarrhea is already there. When the disease condition is already there, the signs and symptoms will come out when maybe the viral load, the bacterial load, the fungal load is high, and so your body will start giving you signs that, hey, you see, you have to go to the hospital. So do not say that I'll only go to the hospital when I am sick. That is an error. That is very bad. Let's change. 2026. 2026, we have to change. And we are changing for the better. As I said, by the time you start feeling the signs and symptoms, your body would have been struggling with the disease condition long time ago. You only have the signs and symptoms because now your body cannot fight it again, and so it has to just tell you that your feet are swollen. Hey, you're feeling very uncomfortable. Hey, you're having this headache, constant headache. And let me tell you this, guys, that diabetes didn't start when you started feeling tired. It's been there. You've been pre-diabetic. You've been pre-diabetic. Okay? The feeling tired is when your body is now struggling to control your sugar. And then it hits you with the signs and symptoms. Like the things to do. It tells you the things that you are doing that is affecting you negatively, and the things that you are doing that is affecting you positively. It monitors your lifestyle. It tells you to stop doing some things. It tells you to start exercising. It tells you to stop drinking. It tells you to move around quickly, to move around frequently. It tells you all these things. It tells you to sleep on time, reduce your screen time. It does all these things. It tells you this. But then check it. You do not go to the hospital to do any checks, and then 20 years time or 10 years time, now that particular lifestyle that is causing danger to your organs has already damaged the organs. Now when I hear people say that, oh, it's better now, you don't know, it's even better, you don't know, sometimes when you know you die early, it's because they do not know their health numbers. They do not know what is happening in their system. They are thanking God that they've never been to the hospital in 10 years. But they do not know if they are hypertensive or they are not. They do not know if their kidneys are working fine or not. They do not know if their white blood cells are still strong or their immune system is weak. They do not know. And so it will make them anxious. If I were to be in their shoes, I'll be anxious. I'll be scared. Because what if I've not tested for the past 10 years and now you tell me to go and test? Hey, what if I go and then everything is false? You understand? Like, what if I go and test now? And so that I understand the anxiety. But then if you do the regular checkups, you do the regular checks, you're moving every year to do your regular blood test, why would you be scared? Why would you be anxious? Anxiety will not even step in. Anxiety will not step in. It will not. It will not step in. Why would you be anxious? Because you know your health numbers, you know the value of your creatinine last year or 6 months ago, and so you're just praying that, say even if it was that bad, now my physician has advised me, I'm taking medication, so I know that it's going to get better. But if you don't know and you're just after 20 years, you're now going to check your sugar. You're going to do your glycated hemoglobin. You'll be scared. If I were you, I would be scared. I would be. And the last thing, last but not the least, doing the regular blood test also monitors your life. It monitors your life. It tells you things to do. It tells you the things that you are doing that is affecting you negatively, and the things that you are doing that is affecting you positively. It monitors your lifestyle. It tells you to stop doing some things. It tells you to start exercising. It tells you to stop drinking. It tells you to move around quickly, to move around frequently. It tells you all these things. It tells you to sleep on time, reduce your screen time. It does all these things. It tells you this. But then check it. You do not go to the hospital to do any checks, and then you just go in 20 years time or 10 years time. So let me just state some of the reasons why random or routine blood test is very essential. First of all, early detection saves lives, because conditions like kidney failure, liver cirrhosis, diabetes, see, they develop gradually. They are silent. You will not know that it's not like you've gotten a scar and you can see the scar. See, to become diabetic takes a lot of time. It doesn't just happen like you would see that, oh, like I have a sore on my hand, and you can see they are silent. And until you do routine test, you never know. Until you do routine test, you might never know that you are prone to anemia. There's this particular food that when I eat, my red blood cells starts to break down and I become anemic. It makes me weak. I don't drink so much water. I wait to get thirsty before I drink water. And then you check the person's urine, and the person has so many crystals in the urine. And this dehydration could lead to complex issues. So early detection saves lives. It saves lives. Another thing that the routine blood test does, right, is it helps you to track the progress of your health. It helps you to track if you are getting better or you are getting worse. So let's say if I do a kidney function test last year or beginning of this year, and then these are the values, and then I've been advised to drink water, do not take carbonated drinks, try and take a rest, do not put so much avoid taking these energy drinks, you understand? And I'm told all these things, and I stop, and I go back in the next 6 months, and I go to repeat the same kidney function test. The physician will take both results and compare. And when the physician will also know if you really listened to his advice or her advice, or you didn't. Because your results will just give you out. It's for your own health, guys. Like, we need to live here for a long time. We need to enjoy the fruit of our labor. We need to enjoy life, because life is beautiful. We need to work hard, make money, and spend the money. And we shouldn't spend the money on medications. I mean, why would we want to spend the money on medications? We should. Dialysis is so expensive. Dialysis is expensive. And if you think that doing a kidney function test every year is expensive, then how are you gonna afford to pay for dialysis? Because dialysis is very, very expensive. Surgeries very, very expensive. Being on anti-diabetic drugs for the rest of your life, very, 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 very expensive. And I wouldn't even want that for you. So treatment is expensive, prevention is better, prevention is cheaper, and the only way you can prevent is by doing your regular blood test. There's no other way, because if you do your regular blood test, then your physician is going to tell you that, oh, you're getting better, oh, it's becoming worse, so rather than allowing it to get to the irreversible stage where you'll be spending days, months, weeks, years on the hospital bed, or moving in and out of the hospital as if the hospital is your second home. And I know most people will be like, hey, sometimes it's better not to know. If you know, you become very anxious, you even die earlier. Guys, whether you know or you don't know, you still feel the whether you know or you do not know, the signs and symptoms are gradually gonna catch up with you, and you go to the hospital eventually. Don't lie to yourself. See, it is not peace to not to know. You're just being avoidant. You just do not want to go because you are scared. There's nothing to be scared about. There is nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about. Like, what is there to be scared about? Nothing. Just go to the hospital, walk into the lab, or if you want to walk in as an OPE, you walk into the lab, you tell the lab scientist that, oh, I want to know how my kidneys are functioning, I want to know how my liver is functioning, I want to do a cholesterol test, I want to do glycated hemoglobin test to check my sugar level to see if I'm diabetic, I'm pre-diabetic, or I am non-diabetic at all. You just do it. You do a full blood count, you do a urine routine examination to it, and you're fine. You just walk around. If everything is fine, you thank God. If everything is not fine and your values are moving high, your health numbers are going high, you see a physician, you talk to a physician about it, show the result to the physician, let the physician address the issue, let the physician try and then help you reverse the condition before it gets to like the degradable stage where now everything is damaged. You're just waiting to die. And life is sweet. Life is sweet. You can't die now, guys. Like simple blood test, like the simple blood test, guys. The simple blood test, like your full blood count, your lipid profile to check your cholesterol level, your kidney function test to check how your kidneys are doing, your liver function test to know how your liver is functioning, will not make you like it will just make things better, rather than not going to test. And then when you start feeling the signs and symptoms, you go to the health facility to go and do it. A simple LBC, that's a full blood count, liver function test, kidney function test, lipid profile, will save you from it would save your body, would save your organs from damage, irreversible damages. Because if I am testing now and I find out that the levels of whatever is getting high, my physician tells me, addresses it, if there's a lifestyle I'm supposed to change, I do the change of lifestyle. I go back in the next year or 6 months or 3 months, I repeat the test, and then I find that it's getting better. It's not going to save me, like it's going to save me from unnecessary waste of money. Because trust me, when the disease condition gets critical, it drains you, like it drains you financially, it drains you emotionally, it drains you mentally, it drains you so much. So blood tests are very, very important, and we are not telling you, or I am not telling you to do everything, but at least every year make sure you check your kidneys, make sure you check your livers, your liver. The liver is one. Make sure you check your cholesterol level or your fat level, okay? And then make sure you do a full blood count. The full blood count is going to tell you how your white blood cells are functioning, the level of your blood, your platelets, how your platelets are functioning, and also you have to be checking your sugar level, because these days most of us consume so many snacks, most of us consume so many sweet things. Our lifestyle is bad. Let me just be general, especially the Gen Zs. Our lifestyle is so bad, and so make sure a simple full blood count, liver function test, kidney function test, cholesterol, and then you do glycated hemoglobin to check your sugar, the sugar bounded to your red blood cells in every 3 months. That will save you from so much money. It will save you from unnecessary wastage of money in future when the issue becomes critical. Don't let it be like, I've not been to the hospital for 10 years. God has been good. Hey, at least go to the hospital, get tested, and let them tell you that everything is fine. Then you can say that God has been good. But if you haven't done any checks and you're just saying that, oh, I've not even been seriously sick, I've not been admitted to the hospital, and it's been over 10 years, and I thank God. I don't even know what you're thanking God for. Honestly, I don't know. Blood test are not for sick people. They are not for sick people. They are for responsible people. And when I talk about responsible people, I'm talking about people that are very conscious of their health. People that are very conscious of their health. And when you do random checkups, you do not become anxious when you're even running another one. I believe I've said a lot. I've said enough. I believe I've said enough. And I mean, we do service our cars, we do service our ACs, we service a lot of things. So why don't you also go to the hospital and get yourself serviced? Why do you have to sit and wait till you get the signs and symptoms before you move to the health facility, before you move to the hospital to get tested? Why? Do not do that. And remember, your body whispers before your body screams for help, and the screaming is the signs and symptoms. So do not allow your body to scream for help. Do your random routine, whether 6 months, a year, it's fine. Every year you go once, you go and do your test. If you're fine, you're clean. And if you're sexually active, to make sure you do your STI and your STD test too. Know your health numbers, know your health status, and move around, work, make your money, enjoy life. Thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.